In this tutorial, I'll guide you through the full process of tattooing realistic Portrait hair. We'll use an RM7 needle, soft shading technique, and custom grey wash setup. I've already prepared my stencil design. You can take a screenshot if you'd like to use it later. After placing the stencil on the skin, we move to the next step, building our grey wash set. 1. Ultra light grey wash 10% black ink plus 90% diluent. Cup 2. Light grey wash 25% black ink plus 75% diluent. Cup 3. Medium grey wash 50% black ink plus 50% diluent. Cup 4. Dark grey wash 75% black ink plus 25% diluent. To achieve soft and clean ponytail hair shading, here are the recommended machine settings. Stroke length, between 3.6 to 4.2 mm, ideal for soft, even shading. Voltage, 4RM7 needle, set it between 7 and 7.5 volts. If the ink doesn't saturate enough, slowly increase toward 9V. Needle angle, keep the needle at around 45 to 60 degrees to the skin, not flat, not upright. This angle allows smoother blending and better ink distribution, especially for hair textures. Start the tattoo from the hair tie, the center of the ponytail. This is where the hair direction begins. Use grey wash, very light, to sketch the general flow and layout of the hair strands. This isn't for heavy shading, it's just a soft guide to shape the structure. Pro techniques for this stage. 1. Open stroke technique. Use loose, outward hand motions, like sketching hair with a pencil, but in soft grey wash. 2. Soft pulling motion. Gently pull your hand outward from the center. Apply light pressure to begin forming realistic hair texture. 3. Follow the natural flow of hair with correct hand motion and pressure. Always move your hand in the same direction that the hair naturally grows. This gives your tattoo a more realistic look and natural texture. Avoid circular or random motions. They break the hair flow and look unnatural. Use a soft pulling motion from the root outward. Just like brushing hair, keep your needle at around a 45-degree angle to the skin. This helps the ink blend smoothly and reduces trauma to the skin. Too much pressure can damage the skin or oversaturate the area. Too little pressure won't deposit enough ink. Reminder, the smoother and more consistent your hand motion, the more natural the hair will look. Next step, second layer with grey wash cup 2. We're using grey wash cup 2, which contains 3 drops of black ink. This tone is still soft, but slightly darker than the first layer. Use it to add a second layer of shading, following the same movements as before, but only in areas where you want more shadow and depth. Avoid covering the entire area again. Instead, build your tones gradually. Use it to add a second layer of shading, following the same movements as before, but only in areas where you want more shadow and depth. Avoid covering the entire area again. Instead, build your tones gradually. Recommended techniques for mid-layer. 1. Pull whip shading technique. Start from the dark zone and pull your needle outward toward the lighter area. Keep your motion controlled at the beginning, and as you reach the end, flick your wrist quickly to lift the needle off the skin. This creates a soft fade that gets lighter naturally. 2. Soft layering technique. Use light hand pressure and make even passes over the same area multiple times. Don't press hard. Instead, let the tones slowly build up with each layer. This helps you keep the shading smooth and controlled. 3. Back and forth technique. Move the needle gently back and forth in a soft, controlled motion. Focus on the midtones. This technique is perfect for building smooth, even shading without harsh lines. Use short strokes and don't rush the movement. 4. Tapered stroke. Start thick and taper the stroke to a fine tip. Perfect for hair-like effects. 5. Pendulum shading. Swing the needle like a pendulum, back and forth in a curve. This method creates ultra-smooth gradients and is great for soft blends on large areas. Next step, Grey Wash Cup 3, darker tones for deeper hair layers, 5 drops of black ink. Recommended techniques. 1. Use longer whip strokes at a wider angle to build up richer tone in deeper hair areas. 2. Layered cross-hatching technique, or apply diagonal strokes in multiple layers and directions to create depth and simulate thick underlayers of hair. 3. Fine detailing with tapered ends, focus on the ends of hair strands. Use a very light touch and slow tapering motion to give the hair a soft, natural finish that blends with the skin. 4. Shadow build-up along hair roots. Begin your shading at the hair root using smooth and even strokes. Gradually fade out the pigment to build dimension and realism, enhancing the illusion of hair volume. Final layer, bold contrast and definition. Shadow anchoring for depth. In this step, focus on the roots of each hair strand, where the hair emerges from the skin. In earlier layers, you used soft grey wash to build gentle shadows, but now it's time to strengthen those areas using dark grey wash or even pure black. This technique is called shadow anchoring, where you lock in deep shadows at the base of each hair to simulate real depth. It creates a strong sense of three-dimensionality, making the hair look like it's truly growing from skin. Be careful to apply the pigment only where necessary. This step is not about overloading the area, it's about enhancing selective depth. Next step, dark stroke accents. In this phase, apply selective dark strokes to certain areas, specifically where light doesn't reach much, like under hair strands or shadowed corners. These accents help increase density, clarity, and visual interest in your shading. The goal isn't to darken the whole area, but to strategically add emphasis and contrast to parts of the design that benefit from deeper shadows. These dark strokes help guide the viewer's eye and make the design more dynamic and dimensional. Now that the dark accents are in place, it's time to step back and evaluate the entire piece. Look at your shading from a bit of distance and check if everything feels balanced visually. Some areas might still be too light or not fully integrated into the overall shading flow. In that case, use very soft and subtle strokes to gently adjust those parts. The goal is to create a smooth transition between the lightest and darkest areas, so the whole piece feels cohesive, clean, and professional. Ready for the next step. Tap the screen and dive into the Realism tattoo tutorial now.
Don't forget like, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day, everyone.